Shalom, shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, the bonds to the elders of Grain and Millstone, and peace and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel, and to you spoken word Israelites that look like the heathen nations that are scattered across the four corners of the earth. And I also want to give a shalom to all you brothers and sisters that may be listening and learning, and to all you brothers that are out there in the highways and byways doing the work of the Lord in these last days, trying to wake up the elect, magnifying the names of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai these last days. Come back at y'all with another quick video on end time headlines. I always do videos, based off this source, end times headlines, which is on Instagram. They have an actual website. But I also want to say that this video is for the Israelites. That's who the world ignorantly calls Jesus died for. His real name is Yahweh Shai in ancient Paleo Hebrew. And the Israelites are who you call today so-called black, so-called Hispanic, and so-called Native American. Those are the Israelites, always have been, and always will be. And those are who the Lord Yahweh has chose to be a special people unto Himself. If you are not of that nation, the Lord does not care about you, and the Lord will not come to save you, But I'm coming back at y'all with another quick video on the charagma. As y'all can see what it says. It says it can soon link your thoughts with a computer. Now this is in the scriptures, and this is here. This is today. This is the future. This is not 10, 20 years from now, 5 years from now, man. This is here. This is here now. The prophecies are not failing. The prophecies are not slack. As a lot of our people, are continually caught up in their daily routines of, this slave life, because we're still slaves, we're still in captivity, whether our people know it or think it or not. We're still in captivity, and I want to bring this out in Revelations, because this is a charagma, right? This is the deciding factor if you serving Yahweh Shai or serving the so-called white man, which is Esau, right? This is Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16. It says that He causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their foreheads, right? Like the diagram, the picture showed, they had it in their forehead or in their head. It says that no man might buy or sell, save, meaning except he had the charagma, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. You see that? And how are they going to cause? They're going to basically force you. That's what that word means, cause it. How are they going to do that? Right? How are they going to cause everybody, to have this in their head or in their hand? By bringing a major worldwide cataclysmic event like a cyber attack, because there's so many news articles of, Esau, the so-called white man, basically telling you about cyber attacks are going to happen. Cyber attacks are going to happen. They're telling you to prepare. You had, I believe, 2 weeks ago, Biden just came out and said, he basically said this in the interview that anybody can go look up. It don't matter, who you are. You can look this up. So YouTube. He said, he basically told you that, we're in the NWO. We're in which is the New World Order. And he basically told everybody that America, which is Babylon the Great, according to the Bible, has to lead it. And he also told you that, a famine was coming. He said cyber attacks are, coming. While Jake is playing games, Jake is caught up in their daily routines of, living their slave life, here in Babylon the Great, because we're still in captivity. We're not in the kingdom, we're not sovereign, we don't have rule over the nations, and we're not the head, we're the tail, like the curse is saying, Deuteronomy 28, And the way they're going to get the other nations too with this. The way they're going to do it is by deception, They're going to do it through deceit. They're not going to just be able to come out with the charagma, with this implant, Because like I'm saying certain words that's not on the screen. Like I can't say the C word. I don't believe because they'll strike my video or take it down. But that's why I'm saying other words than that word. But yeah, they're not gonna just basically come out with it and try to force people to get it right now. No, that they have a tactic called order out of KO, which is basically making them. They're gonna basically cause a cataclysmic event, such as a cyber attack or a manufactured famine, to happen, and they're going to basically when there's no shortage of food and people are begging for food, they can't get food, stuff like that. They're gonna force it on you. They're gonna say, take this and you can get some food. That's how this charagma was going to be instituted through starvation, through famine. Because that's prophecy in the scriptures too, that there's going to be a famine in the land. A spiritual famine of hearing the word and a physical famine too. And you got inflation on the rise right now. All this is being done on purpose. These shortages of food, it's being done on purpose. It's not an accident. Let's get this in the book of Ezekiel. It's one of my favorite scriptures, Ezekiel chapter 12 and verse 21. It says, "And the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is that proverb that you have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged and every vision faileth?" Right, a proverb is a wise saying. What is that saying that these Israelites say? That the days are prolonged, meaning that, hey, we got a long time here. Ain't nothing gonna happen. That's gonna probably happen when my grandkids are here. That's how the majority of our people think. They think that, they got forever here in America. Because in America, people are in the spirit of mirth. It's the time to rejoice. This is that golden city, like it says. Right? It says, verse 23, it says, "Tell them therefore, thus saith Yahweh Shai, I will make this proverb to cease," meaning stopped or end, "and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel, but say unto them, the days are at hand and the effect of every vision." You see that? So these days are at hand, man. This is not 5, 10, 20 years from now. Hey, Esau can literally pull the plug any day now. That's what time period we in. We're not in the times of trying to make it in America. I mean, it never was the time ever since we've been over here, but it really ain't the time now. The scriptures tell us not to be conformed to the ways of this world. Let's get this in the book of Romans, right? Chapter 12, verse 2. It says, "And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good, acceptable, and perfect will of Yahweh." You see that? And Esau wants to reform your mind. Why in the hell do you need a device implanted in your head to read your thoughts? If you have any type of sense in your head, you wouldn't take this. But hey, it ain't even up to us to whether or not we're gonna take it. It's really up to the Lord. Because man is going as his other Lord. How can a man understand his own way? Let's get this in the book of Revelation chapter 2. Revelation chapter 2, I believe, was it chapter 2 and 10? Or 3 and 10, I believe. Nope, not this one. Well, matter of fact, I can get this one. It says, "Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison," which the devil is Esau, the so-called white man. "In prison, which is the FEMA camps," it says, "that you may be tried, be tested." It says, "and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. And 10 days is not just a literal 10 days when you're free. No. 10 days could mean 5 days. It could mean 20 days. It could mean a couple months, etc. It says, "Be thou faithful unto death, and he will give you a crown of life." See, and this is why I meant to get Revelations 3 and 10, because this time is the hour of temptation. Because everybody in the world is going to be tempted. That's why it says he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor. So all the nations are going to be tried with this. They're going to be tested. That's why, this pandemic, with the Crown Royale 19, it was just a smoke screen for the charagma. It was just a test run. Now they know who's about it and who's not. Now they know who's going to accept it and who's not. They got everybody's names in these databases and in these computers and these files and stuff. They know. They know. Esau knows. But this is Revelation chapter 3 and verse 10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation. Which the hour is not, literally 60 minutes. The hour is just talking about a specific time period in which, we're going to be tried. We're going to be tested. It says, which shall come upon all the world, and to try them upon the earth. You see that? Which is that time of, this is the MOTB. MOTB is not sin or philosophy. Because that Revelation 13 is talking about, basically, when you taking that MOTB, which is the charagma, which is this implant in your head, as you see on the screen, they're gonna cause everybody to do that. They didn't cause everybody on the earth to worship Christianity, because that's what you have some camps saying. If it's Christianity, that means everybody on the earth, which is not. That's not true. That is not true. So it's false. It's talking about this implant, that's on her head, and and this is prophecy, man. This is one of the last prophecies that have to take place before Yahushua comes back with the angels. The chariots, which are so-called UFOs, as Esau calls them, the government calls them. We don't have much time left, We don't have much time left, because if this is mainstream news now, I mean, what can you really say? You can't say nothing against it. It's out there. It's in your face. So it's like, Jake, they keep deflecting or ignoring the prophecies. Hey, that's on them. They've been told, they've been warned, and only the elect is gonna realize that, hey, something was wrong, and repent sincerely and come to Yahweh Shema Shai and learn from the true men, which are the elders and apostles of great millstone, and seek Yahweh Shema Shai. If you are a part of the elect, that's it. That is it. And I forgot where I'm going to get. This is the book of Habakkuk. Was it chapter 2? Chapter 2. Right? It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. You see that? See, all the prophecies in the Bible are for an appointed time. That's not the time for us to know, or it's not in our power to decide whether or not when something's going to happen. First and foremost, it's already set. All the prophecies are already set. They just have to play out. Let's get this in the book of Isaiah, chapter 46 and verse 10. They just have to play out. It says, declaring the end from the beginning, and from the ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. You see that? So Yahweh Shema Shai, he's already set up the end from the beginning. From Genesis chapter 1 to Revelations, really, in the heavens, it's already done. It's already done. It just had to play out on the earth. And we are in that time to where this is going to play out. And why do you need something to be in your head to read your thoughts like a computer? Why? And what's that guy, Elon Musk? He's an Edomite, a so-called white man. He's a part of this. The guy that I guess they say he founded Tesla or created Tesla, the car brand or whatever. I seen the article a couple of months ago when he basically announced that they were going to start putting these in people's heads, using them as test monkeys or something like that. But we know once they come out and tell you something, they already been doing it. It's already too late. But they're just getting you desensitized to it to basically make you think that it's normal, and it ain't normal. If you take this, man, you gonna die, man. You gonna suffer the second death, which is the nuclear missiles, man. If you take this, man, you ain't gonna be able to pull it out, man. Some jakes might think you're going to be able to pull this out and then get it over with. No, it ain't going to work like that. Let me get this in 2 Thessalonians. I believe it's in. Is it 2 Thessalonians? Yeah, let's get this in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 3. It says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposeth him and exalteth himself above all that is called Yahweh Shai, or that is worshipped. Who is this man? This is talking about the so-called white man. He's the son of perdition, the son of destruction. And that day is talking about the day of Yahweh Shai. That day cannot come except we lost our heritage and the man of sin be revealed, because the man that's going to be instituting this and mandating it is going to be the so-called white man. And for him to want to know your thoughts, what is the point? Why do your thoughts need to be on a computer, or what I'm saying? Like, why? Jake ain't thinking like that. A new implantable could soon link your thoughts with a computer, and it is soon. It is soon. Let me get this in verse 7. It says, for the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. Right. The mystery, it's that the lies, the deception, the man of sin has been revealed, man. It's only gonna continue until the Lord comes. It's gonna continue until the Lord comes back, man. That's when this is gonna be finished, man. This is gonna be the time of Jacob's trouble, man. There's gonna be a persecution after the Israelites, especially the men of the Lord. During this time, and that's gonna be what it is, man. It has to take place before the kingdom comes, and this is one of those last major prophecies that had to take place. The Lord's gonna come back, but I'm gonna read verse 8. It says, and then shall the wicked be revealed, which is the nation of Esau, Edom, the so-called white people. Starting with the men, it says, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, right? Which are the prophets, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan. This is the works of Satan, man. You putting a chip in somebody, charagma is the word, but it is what it is, man. It says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. This is a lying wonder, man. Like I said, they're going to get a lot of people with this. Even people that you think wasn't going to take it, or the people that probably thought they was going to take it, the Lord's going to put on their spirit not to take it. But I just want to do a little quick video, on this. This is not 10, 5 years from now. This is now. This is here now. This is here now. These days are here. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of if and when. Because best believe the men of the Lord will get spiritual power, and the Lord's going to send the archangel Michael, like it says in the book of Daniel, to stand up for the children of his people, the elect. When they institute this, man. Because the elect of the nation of Israel is not going to take this. But I'm going to end off on that. I'm going to close out. I'm going to give all praises, all honor, glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Karkadash. Double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone. And peace and salutations to you brothers and sisters that may be listening and learning. And to all you brothers that are out there preaching the highways and byways, to y'all say shalom. I'm going to say why, blah, blah, blah.